Hey, Jeremy Hazelwood here, founder of Edge Academy, and I want to talk about 5 tips of generating goals. Now, when people talk about generating goals, a lot of times they think about their own life, or maybe for the year. What do I want to do this year, or what do I want to be when I grow up? But I also want you to look at other areas of your life where you can generate goals, like your profession, your career. Look at your family, sit down with your spouse or your kids and talk about what are your goals as a family. What do you want to do this year as a family, or what is your 3-year vision for your family? So think about other areas of your life where you can generate goals. But when you do, here are the 5 tips that I'm going to share. The first one is to challenge yourself, and after you write out your goals, ask yourself, am I thinking too small? Because a lot of times when we create goals, we want to be up here with it, and we want to blue sky it and go for the gusto, but sometimes it's a fear that keeps us from really putting our goals at a level where they need to be. So we defeat ourselves before we even create that goal. So are you thinking too small when it comes to your goal? The second tip is to brainstorm the size of your vision. So if you are thinking too small, I would challenge yourself to say, if my goal is here, then how can I make my goal up here? And so brainstorm, take time to do it, write down ideas, steps, different things that you can imagine that would help get you to this goal or to help raise the level of the goal that you have. So brainstorm the size of your vision. The third tip is to share your goals with family and friends. And what this does is it builds an accountability for yourself to actually go after and achieve your goals. Because if nobody knows your goals, then you don't have to really stand up and put your feet to the fire. When you tell people about the goals, yeah, there could be a fear in you not reaching your goals and having to go back and feel like you're a failure or whatever self-negativity you may have. But the good thing about sharing it with other people is they might check in with you frequently. And you might even ask somebody to hold you accountable, and ask a friend or family member to say, hey, here's my goal. Like, bring this up to me. Ask me how I'm doing about it every now and then to make sure I'm on track to do it. Because when you speak it out into the world, when you share it with other people, now you have that extra burning desire and that extra nudge to keep you going forward towards your goal. The fourth one is to be open to feedback. So when you share your goals with friends or family, be open to what they have to say about it. Now, a lot of people may think that you're crazy for the goals that you have. You may have some naysayers that say, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. But if that's the kind of feedback that you get, those might be the people that you don't want to share your goals with. Not that you want to be surrounded by yes people, but you want people who can support your goals. And if they don't feel that you can hit the goal, ask them why. How come you don't think it's possible? And listen to what they say. And me personally, like, I always take energy like that and I figure out how to flip it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to overcome that obstacle. But when you do share your goals with other people and are open to what they say, they may actually point out some obstacles that you might need to consider along the way. So there is value to it. The last tip that I'll share is to document your goal and keep it visible. Don't just write it in a book and shove it away in a drawer, never to be seen again. Write this thing on a Post-it note, put it in a journal, have that journal out there by your workspace, your desk, by your bedside, wherever it is. Sometimes when I have goals, I'll put it on a Post-it note and I'll put it in the mirror in my bathroom, something to remind me for it. I also would set a reminder on my phone to pop up throughout the day of what my goal is. That way it's ingrained in me and I'm always thinking about it. So put it somewhere that it's visible to you. That way it stays at the top of your mind, and it again gives you that additional nudge to keep focused on your goals. And it helps also to align your steps in your day and your actions so that what you're doing is working towards your goals and you're not stagnant. So those are my 5 tips for goals. I hope it helps you out a little bit. I'd love to hear your comments below. Have a great day.